How do we actually jailbreak ChatGPT to work for our business and convert customers who come onto our website? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you some really cool hacks that you can take to make sure that ChatGPT understands everything about your business and you can completely customize the way that it responds and get some really insane results out of it. So by the end of this video, you will have your own personal ChatGPT that you can use for literally anything that you want, and it will probably make you a lot of money. So we all know ChatGPT, maybe you don't know, but it will be able to write general things. For example, if I want it to write me an email to tell my customers we've launched a new product, it can go ahead and draft out an email. But the problem is with this email is it's very just broad and it doesn't really understand our product, and it may be written in the wrong style. The other thing is it comes back with very long responses, and maybe, for example, you can probably think that this would be very useful if you had it on your website or it knew everything about your business. Well, you can actually do that now. If you come up to, let's expand this, explore, we can actually create what's called a custom GPT. And a custom GPT is basically your own chat GPT with more information designed specifically for your own use case, like your business information, for example. You can actually upload a PDF here. I'll show you. If I go into edit and I come into configure, I can actually upload my own knowledge base. So if I have a PDF file which explains how my business works, I can give it to that, which means in its responses, it can reference that information as and when it needs, which is obviously very, very useful. The problem that we have is there's not much information that we can upload. There is a limit on how much data we can upload. We also can't do anything with this. We've got it within ChatGPT. We can use it internally within our company, but imagine if we had ChatGPT that could gather information from our customers and we could use that information to boost or make our business better, increase conversion rates, get an understanding of exactly what it is our customers' problems and questions are, and then use that as a competitive advantage to get more sales and increase the revenue within our business. And this is how we're going to jailbreak ChatGPT. We're going to give it custom knowledge bases. We're going to create custom advanced prompts which are going to be able to understand human emotion. We're going to be able to embed this into our website and gather information, and then also view the messages that people are sending to our chatbots. So if you click the top link down below in the description, it will take you to ChatIQ.ai, which is a tool which will allow you to build and automate customer interactions with AI agents. And this is an example of a conversation that I've just had with our chatbot. I've asked it, what is ChatIQ? And I've trained this chatbot on all of the information about our company. It knows that it's specifically designed to increase conversion rates and turn browsing traffic into customers through genuine human-like conversations. I've asked it, how can I use this in my business? And it also knows that we have a 2-week free trial, and they can go ahead and click the Start Now button to get started. So if you want to build one of these, all you do, if you click the top link down below, you can click this button here, and it will take you through a simple onboarding process, and by the end of this onboarding process you'll have a chatbot ready for you to embed. It will give you an embed code which looks like this, which you can then paste into the header tag of your website. Then it will be able to answer questions instantly, so you won't need to do anything else. If you want to, you can now come into the dashboard and you can really begin to customize what your chatbot does, and this is how we're going to jailbreak it. So for example, here you can see I've got a list of all the different websites and data that this chatbot's using for its responses. So I've asked it, what is ChatIQ? And it's given me a list of responses for that question. But how does it know the information? Well, it's referencing all of these. So for example, if this one's got 10,000 words, this one's got 5,000 words, and this one's got 100,000 words, it's able to read through each one of these links or each one of these files, find only the relevant text, and then use that for its responses. And it can use multiple different websites at the same time. So here we're using the careers link, here we're using the pricing page, and I've only got a few bits of data uploaded to this one. I can then actually preview the URL that it's using, and it takes me to the page of that link and where it's got that information. I can also, if I have a PDF file, I can view the PDF that I've uploaded as well. If I want to, I can add more knowledge or I can remove knowledge. But what if the chatbot wants to be very specific, if you want to change how it responds or how it interprets this data? So we're going to use the prompt library to completely jailbreak how our chatbot works. And here is a very good example. I created a pre-qualifier chatbot. This chatbot is designed to understand whether a lead is a hot lead or a cold lead or a warm lead and what to do with that lead. So if they're cold, it's going to just understand that they are asking random questions about marketing or just browsing the website. If they're warm leads, it's someone who already knows about the product and wants to get on a call, and they want to move forward, or they want to get pricing or get started. If they're cold, I've told the chatbot just to help them answer questions, prompt them in the right direction, but also it knows that every question they've asked highlights a pain point, and it should answer and respond to that pain point to try and get them to sign up for our product. I've also said if they're a warm lead, I've given it some examples of things that they could be asking, but I've then told it to always book them in for a sales call at this link, which means if a customer comes in and they say, for example, how do I get started? I really like your product. It will say a bit of information about the product, but it will probably most likely say, look, let's get you in for a sales call at this link here. So the person can copy that link, paste it into their browser, and then book in for a sales call, and you no longer need to have someone managing and talking to all of your leads. These people are booking themselves in, which is incredibly exciting. Now there's loads of other things that you can do. There's if I come to here, we can actually filter by different categories for different prompts, but for customer service, for example, we can have a look at this one, which is an if-else prompt. And this is designed to understand human emotions, and this is where we really get some jailbreaking out of it. So say, for example, we wanted a chatbot that's running on our back end. Maybe we have an e-learning course, or we have some kind of platform where our customers interact. Maybe it's a group or something. What we can do is we can get it to understand the emotions of the customers. So if someone's angry, and here's some keywords they could use for angry, for example. And by the way, these are all public, so you can save these, and it will then paste it directly into your private library, and then you can actually edit this and use it for your own chatbots. If they're happy, for example, they love the product, they would recommend it, we want to probably get a review from them. So I've said if they're happy, the assistant will always tell them to collect a review at Trustpilot. Or if they're angry, the assistant will always tell them to visit this URL. And then I've gone ahead and said, well, in phase 2, if they're neither happy nor angry, just answer some general questions about the product. For example, if they have any extra questions, they can always contact us at this email address. If they want to cancel their plan, they can go ahead and do this. So this chatbot is very intelligent and is able to understand emotions. It's able to understand what sort of part of the conversation's at, and then obviously go from there and build those customer relations. And you can do all of this, and then obviously, like I said here, if I click on Share Chatbot, I can copy this link here. I can go to my website and paste it into the header code of my website, and it will then attach a bubble widget to the corner of my website that has a chatbot that I'm able to use. Alternatively, I can actually copy this code here, paste it into an HTML block, and I can have it on my website like this, and it will instantly answer questions. And then if I want to update the information that the chatbot's using, for example, now it's going to reference this document as well in its responses, then the chatbot on my website will automatically be updated and start responding to the questions using that new information. The other thing that's really cool is I can actually really go into the settings here, and I can change the colors and the branding and the intro message. So if you want to get started with something like this, if you click the top link down below in the description, it will take you to our website. Then you can go ahead and get started for free. It will take you through an onboarding process, and by the end of it, you'll have a chatbot ready to go. You'll be able to actually try that chatbot, get the embed code, get it set up on your website instantly. You don't have to worry about the complicated dashboard. If this is too complicated for you, you can use this later on, but you can basically go through a 2 or 3 step process, and by the end of it, you'll have your chatbot ready to use. So the website is linked down below. You have a 2-week free trial that you can go ahead and use all of the features. Everything's completely open, and if you decide that it's useful for you, you can obviously continue to pay for it.